Here's how I turned this free table and chairs into something beautiful for my future house that I could probably sell for a lot of money. So I started off by sanding it with 40 grit sandpaper to try to get all the poly and old stain off of it. And here it is after that, and then I moved into 120 grit, so here it is after that. One of the table legs was broken, so I had to clamp and glue it together. And then here we are, we're just doing some wood burning for the legs and for the chairs. So the legs will match the chairs, and then the tabletop I plan on doing a dark ebony. So here's the table legs after they've been wood burned, and I went and bought this sand blaster that I hook up to my air compressor to try to help sand off the paint stain, but it didn't work very well, so I ended up just sanding it by hand. Is to fix this broken chair, which had 3 different pieces broken, so I had to take it apart, which is what you see I'm doing right here. I'm trying to get the nails out, and I really didn't have a good way of doing this, so I'm just trying to drill out the nails and beat on it with my mallet. So once I got the pieces off, I had to scrape off the old glue. Dude had like 6 pounds of wood glue trying to hold this thing together. So there I am scraping it off, and then I had to drill new holes for the pegs to fix the chair and hold it all together. And then once I got all those pegs held together and it glued up, the next day I was able to sit on it, test it out, make sure it was all working. So this is right before I sanded the chairs and table again. And here we are sanding it with, I think I hit it with 120 and then 220 grit right here, just to get them nice and smooth. So there's the chairs all sanded up. And then here's me hitting the table with 220 grit. I do the top and then I do the bottom. And then right here, I'm about to start preparing for stain. Once I did this, I got the chairs stained and the tabletop stained. The next day I went back and hit it with some polyurethanes. Here we're just getting the table all put together, getting the legs screwed back on. And once I finish this up, it's time for the grand reveal. This is what it came out as after all the polyurethane and everything. So let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you in the next project.